So hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So today quickly I'm going to show us how to draft a suit sleeve. Alright. Now these are the measurements we are going to be using. We are going to be using a suit sleeve. The suit sleeve is 23. The wrist here. The wrist here is 10. And the suit sleeve length 23. The wrist is 10. Okay. And the bicep. Okay. The bicep is 15. All right, so that's the suit. Okay, so for us to do this, I'm going to show you a step-by-step method of doing this. Now you can see I've folded my paper into two. All right, so I have to cut to grab the pattern. Now first you need to get the chest measurement for you to know the width of the sleeve, how wide you're going to draft the sleeve. You need to check your chest measurement. Now for you to get the width, the width, okay, the width of measurement you're going to use to draft your sleeve, you divide your chest measurement by 2. The formula is this. For you to know how wide, all right, you are going to draft your sleeve. So as to get this bicep of 15, you're going to divide chest measurement all over 2 and minus 4 inches from it. All right. So for this customer, his chest measurement is 38. All right. So if you divide 38 by 2, we are going to be having 19. All right. So if you minus 4 from 19, we are going to be having 15. All right. So it means we're going to fold our paper using 15. So when you come to fold now, first of all, let me show something. We need to minus 2 inches on the side here. 2 inches from the side here. And later on, you see why we are marking out these 2 inches, okay? We'll mark out 2 inches. All right. So after marking out 2 inches, this 15 we have gotten, we are going to come here. We'll not use the 15 complete, we'll divide it by 2. So 15 divided by 2 will give you 7.5. So this is our 7.5 here. We also mark it at 2 places. 7.5. So we'll see, join these 2 points together. Now this is the space where we are going to draft our sleeve, okay? The next thing, let's mark the beginning point here where we're going to start our measurement. Let us mark out our measurement to start for the vertical measurements, all right? So the next thing for us to consider now is the sleeve length, all right? So our sleeve length is 23. Here we have 23 right here, okay? Sleeve length is 23. Here we have 23 right here. We are still going to join these points together. 23, right? Now, because the sleeve of a suit is not straight down, it is slanty, it slants deeper at the back and higher in front. For that reason, we are going to come here, mark up here ½ inch, mark down here ½ inch, and then we'll join these 2 points together. Okay, because the suit sleeve has to be slanty. The next thing is to add our hemming allowance for the sleeve. So this is 1½ inch. Now we're using this line now, not this one. Now we come down here, we mark 1½ inch. And this forms our hemming allowance. This forms our hemming allowance. All right. So the next thing for us to do now is to get our sleeve cap. Now, averagely for adults, the length of the sleeve cap is 6. So I'll mark 6 here, and I'll come down here and come down by 2. It's a standard. You come down by 2 here. Coming to this side, I'll still mark 2 here and mark 6 here. I'll still come down by 1 inch. Still mark 1 inch here. I'll join these points together. Join these points together. together. Guys, at this point, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, all right? And also my suit class, my safari suit class, my internship class, plain trouser, waistcoat class, they are all available, right? If you're interested in joining any of them, that's my number on the screen. Chat me up and I'll add you up to any of the classes, all right? Thank you. Let's go. And the next thing we're going to do is to find the midpoint of this two line, all right? And the midpoint is here. The midpoint, see from here, mark the midpoint. Then we join these two lines. Guys, it's very simple, trust me, very simple. All right, so the next thing for us to do is to begin to get the elbow, all right? The elbow length. You need to measure your customers, all right? This person elbow length is 12, okay? So you need to measure your customers to know their elbow points. This one is 12, all right? It's 12. So at this elbow point here, okay, I'm going to go in here by half an inch. This is to shape the suit now. I'll come in here by half an inch. All right. Now, on this half an inch, I am going to mark from here to this side 1.5 inch. From this half to this, another 1.5. That's at 3. See this? I'll come to this point here. All right. And I will measure from here, this line, this way, 1.5 inch. From this line to this side, still 1.5 inch. Okay. 1.5 inch. Then I'll come down here. All right. To this line here. I'll still go in by what? 1.5, come out by what? 1.5. That was why I gave this allowance here, because I know I was going to need it. So we understand. Now the next is for me to join this point here to this point, and this point here to this point. Can you see now? You see my French curve? Very important. I'll join this point to this point. This point to this point. Can you see that? Now we join this points here. Watch carefully. I'm using my French curves. I'll join this point here, this point, and I still join this point to this point. Now see, guys, very, very important. Now the next thing I'm going to do is at this point I'll come out here by half an inch here, half an inch. All right. So I'm going to measure the wideness of my. We say the wrist is 10. So here, this, remember, this is our line. We're taking our measurement. I'm going to measure wrist is 10. Divided by 2, we have 5. I'll just add half inch to it. I'll mark at 5.5 here. Right. So using my French curve, I'm going to join. We'll come back to this bicep, okay? To this, this slip cap. We'll come back to this slip cap. All right. So from here, I'll join this line here to this one here. Then this line will go all the way to this half inch here, right? Let's turn this French curve if we can have a better stop. No. Let's keep it this way. Come out like this, all the way to this half inch here, all right? So the next thing I'm going to do now is to the sleeve vent, all right? The sleeve vent, okay? We're going to come up from this line. Mind you, this is our line now. We'll come up here by 4 inches. Take it out to lead to just 1 inch and a quarter, all right? Then we'll join this point to this point here. But we're going to come out here by half an inch, because if we cut it straight like this, when we hem it, this down part will be shortened. So I'm going to flay it out here to that half inch. All right. So we're done with our sleeve down here. Let's come up here and finish it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, guys, subscribe, like, share the video. Thank you, guys. So how are we now going to get our sleeve cap? Simply, guys, from here to here, I'm going to do this. Here to here, do this. Well, guys, these two lines are just to make something complicated. Okay, we don't really need them. We just have to, just to give it swag. Nothing is there. Just from here. Look at what I'm keeping my French curve from here to this place. All right. The next thing is from here to here. You understand? Watch carefully how I'm using my French curve. Here, sorry, here. So guys, sorry, I'm going to divide this, the middle of this half inch, this 1 inch here. I'm going to get the midpoints, all right? So from here, we are going to play this out to come meet this midpoint here, all right? So how are we going to do that, guys? How can we play this to come and meet this one right here? Let's check which part of the French curve can give us that smoothing, right? Guys, when I even do this for freehand, like I beg, I'm going to flame this thing out here to come and meet this point here, all right? Something this way. Oh, that's it now. Why am I stressing myself with the French curve? All right, so next thing for us to now, this point, we join this point here. Guys, we are drafting both the small piece of the sleeve and the big piece together. When I'm done, I'll show you clearly. So we're going to keep this French curve this way. All right. We are going to do this like this. This place here. Then we turn the French curve this way. The line comes all the way to this place, okay? We'll do something like this. Mind you guys, this line has to touch this one here. Very important. Very important, guys. So as you can see, we are done drafting our sleeve, guys. We are done drafting the sleeve. Now, if you look carefully, guys, this is the small sleeve right here. Look at the small part of the sleeve. Look at it here. Here like this. I'm showing you now. Look at the small part of the sleeve here. Look at it here. The small part of the sleeve here. All right. And then the whole of it makes the big part. Now, let us check and see. Remember, we said our bicep here is 15. So let's confirm we can get 15 from this. The Lord help me. So now, the big sleeve starts from here to here. So I'm going to mark it. Okay, this is 9.5. So if you remove 1 inch seam allowance, that is half inch this side, half inch this side, this becomes 8.5, all right? So now I have 8.5, right? So let's measure the small sleeve and see. So 8.5, this is 8.5, right here. Guys, we're having 14.5 right here, okay? So which means when we are cutting this sleeve, we're going to add just quarter inch by the sides so that at the end, our biceps. No, let's confirm very well, sorry. 9.5, okay. 9.5, that is 8.5. Okay, yeah. So we're cutting these sleeves. We have to add little allowance by the side so that at the end we don't just have 14.5, but we have 15. All right. So our sleeve is here. Set. So now it's time to cut it out. So I'm gonna cut it out. This is our sleeve right here. All right. So let's remove the small sleeve out of it. This is a big sleeve right here. Let's remove the small one out of it. Let's remove the small sleeve out of it. It's a small sleeve, it's a big sleeve. All right. By the time you keep this here, all right, you cannot use this to cut your small sleeve. Use this to cut the big sleeve. By the time you keep this like this, and you fold this to come and meet my paper shouldn't tear, please. And you fold this to come and meet this right here. This paper will tear, okay? If it were fabric, I would have folded it too, but you can see what I'm saying. All right, this armhole, all right. So this is your sleeve, guys. So guys, if you enjoy watching this video, hit the subscribe button, like and share the video. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the whole wide world. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.